Okay. What did we do last time? What was the case? I already forgot. Oh, it was that long, confusing case, and I forgot the name of it. But it was the one with
the jewelry heist.
The jewelry, yeah, with all the like stolen
ring.
jewelry and the confusing.
Yeah. All that stuff. Let me look at. You need to stream this to me, by the way.
Oh yeah. I knew I was forgetting something here.
Yeah, we need to just write up a stream checklist.
There you
go. Ooh, social club.
Yeah, pause.
Is there sound?
Is there?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club.
Good morning, standard
Hollywood
case,
Boulevard.
or good
homicide beef.
Good
Two of the dead guys
evening. It's like 2 a.m. where you are.
Surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes.
We should have been reading what was on the chalkboard this entire
get all
time.
Of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if you can walk over there and read it.
I got the jitters again.
Yeah. Total robberies, calendar year 1946 to, what? Oh, 3,908. Okay, I get it.
Goddamn
Camera recovered, bicycle.
$560 narcotics arrests.
Yeah. What is NSF again? I feel like I've heard that before.
NSF is shit. I don't fucking know.
We need a Crime Time theme song, but we don't have one.
Yeah, we do not have one. Hang on.
God damn it.
You sound like you're going to find one.
Yeah, no, just what is NSF?
Oh, you're looking up NSF. Okay.
NSF comes back with like National Science Foundation. I don't think that.
Oh, maybe that's what I've heard of, but that's not right. Yeah.
What is the meaning of?
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down on my.
National Sanitation Foundation.
Oh,
an NSF check is a check that was not honored by the bank of the entity issuing the check on the grounds. Oh, it's fraud, not sufficient funds.
Okay.
So it's a bounce check.
Weird. All right. Now we know.
If I had to pick a Crime
You're behind
Time
the wheel.
theme song, it would be like the theme from Dragnet, because that was like something I watched as a kid, like episodes of Dragnet on Nick at Night.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Hi, Blastpix. And we're going to the... Where are we going? We're in the 111 Club, and that has been a place we've been before. So.
Homicide guys are
yeah,
on the inside.
I think I remember. It's been a bit though, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Phelps, back again.
Well, it's a lot different
We're
now.
here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick.
Yeah, morphine's just been a thing in like all of these cases too.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree.
Lamont Tyree.
We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
That is
Mind if we take a look
horrible.
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Non-com is a non-commissioned army officer. I don't know what that means.
Is that what he just said for the...
Yeah, he says that he was a non-com in my whatever.
My old unit, yeah.
My old unit, and a non-commissioned officer is... What is a non-commissioned officer?
A dozen rounds.
Just not like an officer that...
Certainly sends a message.
I don't know, actually.
Non-commissioned officer is a military officer who has not earned a commission. Non-commissioned officers usually attain their position of authority by promotion through enlisted ranks. In contrast, commissioned officers hold higher ranks than NCOs, have more legal responsibilities, are paid
When
more,
you're ready to have a civil
and
conversation,
often have non-military
we can try
training, such as a
again.
diploma.
Never the
So,
same, are they?
Oh, NCO Corps include all grades of like corporal and sergeant, warrant officers, and petty officers. So basically, it's under, like, it's like under, like, so you enlist and then you can be a non-commissioned rank, which is like corporal, sergeant. But then once you start earning like stripes and stars and stuff like that, then you get paid more, you get more skills, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blastpick, I think that's actually the difference too. Being appointed versus rising into the role. I've looked up so much stuff, I've actually not been paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, it basically, I looked at the body and he said, must have had a dozen rounds pumped into him, certainly sends a message. And then, yeah, I found this case with the instrument. It's like a custom case. Which I don't really know what I'm doing with it. Wow.
Oh!
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Huh. More hidden, like,
compartments
and
follow
boxes,
up on the musician angle.
Blue room.
Oh, Blastpick says individuals who graduate from
close at hand.
military academies like West Point become commissioned officers without going through lower ranks. That makes sense. Because basically West Point is like officer school, basically.
Right. Okay. What? Okay.
It's really kind of interesting to me, and I mean interesting in scare quotes, that a large majority of the crimes, like crime victims,
from what's left in circulation.
that we've seen are either people of color or women, like white women.
Yep.
I mean, obviously that's somewhat set up because of the nature of the larger, like, meta crime stuff that we're researching, but I find it really interesting that that's what it kind of gravitates to in sort of like faux pulpy, faux noir sort of scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know we're talking about like non-commissioned officers, and it's 100% not relevant to anything we're doing right now. But it's just
interesting to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Valor Tobacco Company.
A dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Let me guess. That's not full of cigarettes.
Cole isn't interested enough to open them, so we'll never know, I guess.
Oh, and they're gun running too.
Brand new. Never fired.
So it looks like they're just they're getting tons of contraband in.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
Let me guess. It's probably military
Army surplus
people.
Morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus Valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the...
Oh, the cigarettes are Army surplus. That's why.
Oh,
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
That's a face. That's a doubt face to me.
Just a doubt face.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Oh, it's a front.
Tell us about Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Okay. Is there
That
any
seems like a
reason to...
truth.
Yeah, it feels like that's a truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay.
Army surplus morphine, army surplus weapons, army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Okay.
Did we find everything?
I think. None of this stuff I could click on.
Okay.
That's why, yeah. Like, there's a lot of stuff, but I mean, like, I could look at like random bottles on the ground, but I can't even click on this thing. Yeah. Yep. Maybe we can see if it's marked off.
Why can't we get any closer?
Gotta be something.
You know the way.
Yeah.
You can drive.
Where are we headed?
Let's go to the blue room.
Okay. It's cool how you can like do this while they're talking and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So that was okay. That was the non-com.
Shooting victim.
Yeah. The other
Shooting
one.
victim. Yeah. The hostess, no name.
Yeah. And we've got the morphine, the blue room ticket that was in the hidden compartment, the big box of cigarettes, the guns, and
What's the Coolidge heist?
Also, was that a bit or a follow noise? You have to check for me, Apple.
That is a bit noise.
Oh, I guess I could have seen that in the chat.
Brooklyn,
Thanks,
you
Rebel
don't
Witch.
have to pay a late tax. There's no late
Yeah, there's no
tax.
late tax. This is what this was, though, the Coolidge heist. And I don't, it says from
Oh,
SS
so
Coolidge.
this is the heist. This is the
Yeah.
heist that has always been happening, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and hi, Lilifan.
Hi, Lilfan.
How am I supposed to take back my throne? Poor Zoe. I think that's a follow. Somebody followed me. I gotta remember these noises. I wish it was in chat, though.
Lilifan is now following.
Oh, thanks for following, Lilifan. I'm gonna look around first. Hey, Elsa, we remember her.
Yes.
That's such a important character. Gentlemen, ladies, staff only. Okay. I guess there's not much else. What is this? Staff only?
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Have a word
What
with
now?
Elsa. And keep your mind on the job.
Is there anybody here? Oh no. Not
No,
really.
she's practicing.
Oh, okay.
Take a break.
That's why she's
We
wearing
would like
pants.
them to
Yeah.
stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Wow,
Great.
okay.
Okay.
We're
Two
just
tons of
starting
Army
off
surplus
early today.
morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries Unterstundenführer?
Woo.
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Yeah, I love these pants.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's
Man,
capable of.
that style is
Ask
just
your
so
questions, Alexa.
classic.
We have work to do.
Alright.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Hmm. Didn't we see her earlier take morphine, like in an earlier, like?
Yeah, the doctor guy, right?
Yeah.
So we just doubt this. I mean, we don't have any way to like prove that. Like, it's not in our notebook that we saw that.
I would say a doubt.
Yeah.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm hitting doubt. Right?
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid
This is such a good
questions?
scene.
You know who controls the drugs
Yeah.
in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Are we actually getting like acting at this juncture of the
Yeah,
game?
I like 20 hours in, a day in, 24 hours in.
Oh, he's gonna try and see if Elsa's in on it.
I can never tell when I'm too close or anything.
Yeah. I dare say your driving's improved.
Trying to be a little bit more careful of just
Yeah.
randomly stopping in the middle of the road. Redoing these
Ah.
sucks, so I don't want to redo them. I feel like on turns, you definitely have to like hurry up.
Yeah.
But I never know if like the
Can't risk losing the trail.
car is just going to be moved in. How much should I move in? Is this a cutscene moment where it's gonna do a cutscene when I get close enough? Okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh, she lives in a nice place. Not that far from the club.
Yeah.
Rowich has seen the beauty of car creation, has inspired Tyler's driving. So good. It's so good.
This is weird, by the way.
This is weird. Why is he just following her?
Yeah, I think it changed all of our lives too, Robo Witch.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This is awkward. How is she already dressed?
She's fast. She's really. It's something she practices. Speed dressing.
Why is he here?
I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't know.
Why? Okay, number one, why is he here? Number two, why is the taxi still outside? Number three, how did she get dressed so fast?
You know, things were different in this time, you know?
So wait a minute, did it ever get established that Cole and her had like a sexual relationship prior to this? Because I don't fucking remember that.
No, I don't think so.
Because that's definitely what just fucking happened.
Mayor
Yeah.
Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Boy, that steak has seen better days.
Tell the cook these were some good grits.
Let's see the food textures.
Broad has socks in it.
Yeah, let's look at the food textures.
Steak.
Goddamn
They're both
Harry
having the
thinks he can
same
get
thing.
fresh whenever he
Boring.
pleases.
Okay, everyone's having steak here, apparently.
Steak is really good here, Tyler. You don't know.
It's prepared exactly the same. That's weird.
Get a bowl of that chili.
LAPD.
Gentlemen,
We have some
Messrs.
questions.
Hi,
He's still at this
How's it
restaurant.
hanging?
I guess he's always at this restaurant.
Just fine, Roy.
And he's
You
also
brought
having
Ega
steak.
Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Yeah, he's
Cole
also having
Phelps.
steak.
Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Okay.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Smashing that doubt button.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
This actor's really good at being a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, I like him, but I don't like him, you know?
We believe
Yeah,
there's
like
a link between a group of Marines.
we're getting some like good actors.
Yeah.
The SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm hitting that doubt button again, I think.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put a squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
Yeah, I wonder if the Mickey
Brenda?
Cohen guy just has a face that's expressive enough that it comes
LA's
across
most
in the
famous
animation.
madam, and everyone
Yeah,
knows it.
maybe
Of
that's a
course
good
everyone
point.
knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD.
Oh, thank you, Synchron, for the awesome podcast.
Everyone in on this?
Gratitude, I guess.
Yeah.
From a little acorn
Yeah,
does
thank
a
you.
large tree grow. You can bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Yeah, I think we all want to punch Roy, Zoe.
Yeah,
finally.
basically.
I've wanted to punch pretty much every partner.
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Bukowski was alright.
Yeah, as I said, like, most of them.
Yeah, Bukowski was alright, but Galloway and Roy are just fucking garbage trash people.
Okay, girls, who stole my cigarette?
It's still canon that Galloway died, right?
You got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the
Do we
guys
have a
working
schedule for the
wharves or some of the guys on
podcast?
the ship.
I don't know if we've
What
picked
else
a
is
day.
apart from the morphine?
We haven't picked a day, but the
VARs,
turnaround from when we
Thompsons,
record is pretty
amount of
short, I
smokes.
think. So
Homicide
Yeah.
just recovered.
probably
3
going to
VARs
be
and a
either
mountain of
Monday,
cigarettes
Tuesday, or
from shooting at the
Wednesday.
111 Club.
Probably.
No kidding.
Probably,
I
yeah.
better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Oh, maybe it's because it's
So,
new,
how do we
Robowitch.
connect
I don't
the
know if like
dots robbery
podcast
to
things
the
have an
message
issue
of
with like new
111
stuff.
Club?
Yeah.
Because I know that I know some. I had a podcast recently that switched their like feed, and I had to like mess with it.
I need a drink.
I wasn't listening.
Me either. That's the only problem with trying
Yeah.
to answer questions is we're also just like,
Let's see. Homicide just recovered 3 bars and a mountain of cigarettes, and can we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club? So we're looking at
names that
I need a drink.
Jack
Match?
Kelso. I'm just gonna click this for fun. Dang it.
That bum took a swipe at
Um,
me. I put him down with my sap.
Yeah, names we recognize, I guess. Is that what we're looking
I'm thinking
for?
of moving up to a 45.
I guess
I'm gonna
so.
stop him with 1 round.
Oh, there's circled stuff here. Oh, that
I'm
yeah,
thinking of
machine
moving
gun.
up to a 45.
Enough to arm 3
I'm gonna
companies.
Stop him with 1 round.
Another gun.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Why are they okay?
This is the crate we recovered.
And morphine.
Morphine.
Mouthpiece
$500,000
Gotta aim that
cigarettes
finger.
loose on the streets of LA.
Cases thrown out.
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Time to shoot. My favorite thing in the game.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all's fair in love and war. I want to make
We get intense music.
Yeah. Oh man, I like this jazzy bass line.
You drive.
I think it usually
Go
plays
to
this
case
in
notes.
like let's go to the police station again. We'll just turn around and go back in.
Yeah.
They play this during like chases and stuff, I think. Just casually waiting to drive to the bus shooting. It'll wait.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3.
In a loading screen.
He's got high ground though. It's hard.
Yeah.
All units, officers down.
Is there like a way up?
4 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
LAPD, drop the gun now. You're covered, pal.
Well, I guess I did it. I'm surprised nobody else thought about the ladder.
Yeah.
Sniper's body? Was that... He wasn't really sniping, was he?
He had a...
I guess a
rifle.
gun on top of a building far away.
Yeah.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Macambo.
Alvaro was in that ship manifest, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A hand. Okay. Let's look at the gun. I assume the gun is one of those guns, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's one of the BARs.
Okay.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Oh yeah, sorry. Blastbix, yeah, the bus was was down below us and that. Okay.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
You think that's a doubt? Like, you think we can just get more information out of that? So I feel like he maybe knows more, right?
Yeah.
You don't sound certain about this.
I just feel bad because it's his friend.
Yeah. I
guess.
I mean,
yeah, we gotta play the game though.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Yeah, that was a good point. RoboWitch, too nervous.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
But his name was in the thing.
Yeah.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Name's in the pocketbook.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months.
What was the achievement?
So glad to see
Getting
you
those
got over your
questions right, I
wound,
guess.
Lieutenant.
That's sad.
I mean, detective.
Pretty cool customer.
Jack
He's been under
Kelso.
fire before.
You buying his story?
Do you remember him?
Not for a minute.
No.
He was in those like flashbacks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I gotta call.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
He's the guy that was like, I guess like arguing with Cole or like calling him out.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
I wish it had like a thing you could read about the characters that it's already introduced, but not in the case.
Apartment 4.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. So.
1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Can you drive to this one?
I just want a quick look is all.
All right, where to?
Yeah, standard cases, I feel that the flashbacks were too confusing, for me at least, to be effective now that it's tying into the cases. And that's true for me too.
Yeah, that was my issue the first time in this game.
He was in my
Because I didn't, I don't think I know who Jack Kelso or remembered who Jack Kelso was.
Back home. It happens more than you.
I recognized his face, like you'll recognize him when you see him probably, maybe, but...
Getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
I think I don't even know how it could have presented those better either, and because it couldn't just shove them all here. But, I don't know. Maybe they should have just been more coherent and maybe chronological or something? And then maybe you'd be able to follow it better? Or maybe they are chronological.
This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice? No. You don't. Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and you expect small talk? Fuck you.
Well, okay.
Jack Kelso.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna hit out because, right? Yeah.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened? Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up. You'd better watch your mouth.
Okay.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
That looks like he's just telling the truth? Like he would just not know that? It doesn't look like he's doing anything. I mean, we get intuition.
Yeah, it's intuition.
Oh, I always hit select or whatever it is back instead of left bumper. Okay, truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Oh. I like the cut to Cole. I mean, that's probably just another truth, right? I mean, he doesn't seem
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't seem to be looking away or
I
anything.
saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on,
Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
Yeah, Kelso is a cool
What I know
cucumber.
is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I think this is more than a just straight face like he had before, so I'm gonna doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna doubt.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Okay.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert
Roy,
Steiner,
shut
6780
up.
West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another shooting.
Another name from the manifest?
Another at the diner now, okay.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Chase him.
Go on, get after him. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him
Or
downtown.
you can do that. Like,
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
The ramp. What? Okay. I wanted to go for the ramp.
oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. Ah!
You said my driving skills were getting better.
Well,
Just the
I was
ramps.
clearly wrong. Clearly wrong.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Good, you didn't hit the hot dog
Let's see how
stand.
fast he
Yeah.
runs on bare rims.
Well, whoa! Whoa!
Whoa. We found the worst driver. It looks like a ramp. Oh, okay.
No, not a ramp.
Wait. Did he get out?
Oh.
Hold on. Oh, it's just a shooting. Where are they? Oh, this side. My gosh.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Rowich is finally a worse driver than Tyler.
We found him. We keep making the crime scenes, by the way.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. The manifest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he knows who to. Oh no.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them. Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Okay. I doubt there's anything on his hands.
No.
Yeah.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Same gun. Oh, another one of these, I guess.
Oh no.
Could go all the way to the top.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now. Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
I didn't realize
Who is
somebody
this
was
guy?
walking in place.
What
It's
does he
funny.
want,
I can't
Coral?
watch that now, but I'll
Name's
watch
Roy
it later.
Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public that we all serve.
Oh yeah, I forgot
All over the papers by
that Cole
tomorrow.
Phelps has a wife and kids.
Would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Look at that was a newspaper that Cole found.
So, is this the way that Cole Phelps finds out about his own scandal by a newspaper that's lying on the
I
ground?
guess.
This is what happens before the internet? This is social media right here.
Yeah. I looked at the gun. It didn't seem like it. Oh, maybe because I already had the information about the gun. I don't know.
Did you check the other body?
Yeah, there was no. I couldn't look at it. Nothing. So I guess that was it. Yep, made the noise. That's the noise.
Okay.
Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
The
Where are we
theater, I
going?
guess.
Yeah.
Or wait. Should we go to the theater?
Aren't these two locations for the other people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can go to either one, really.
Okay.
So what was the newspaper referring to? Like, what scandal was that referring to before Phelps got brought
Taking
up?
out all the guys from the ship.
How does that get them the dope?
Wait, the
They
scandal.
obviously
Oh.
don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for
Wait,
someone
what were
to
they
crack.
talking about? The scandal before bringing up Cole was, I guess, was it the thing he did in the war?
No, I mean, like, they're using Cole Phelps to cover up the scandal that the cops are talking about, like Brenda or whatever that was about.
Yeah.
What is it, though? Like,
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Isn't the scandal... I actually don't know. What is the scandal then? I don't even remember.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit it, Cole. Spin him out.
oh,
I thought
okay.
this... What was it then?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
All of Vice is dirty, and there's a huge Vice scandal in the city.
Get in close.
Because of that,
Steer him
like,
off the
manifest
tar.
thing, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Where'd he go? Yeah, it's like I think it's the morphine stuff, the scandal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit tired today, so.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I couldn't remember
sharp.
I mean, obviously the morphine stuff. I thought maybe it was something different, but yeah, I guess it's just that. Okay, they cleaned up really fast. Oh, that wasn't. Okay. I guess we just go to the other place now.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
You can change what shoulder the camera's looking over, but yeah. I may have changed it? I don't know. Another shootout. Yeah, tons of mandatory.
This is so cop drama.
Yeah.
We gotta tag the rest of them.
He's there! Right there!
How long do you think you can hold out?
Hi, Salami.
Once again, Cole reloads.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a lot of shooting, and then looking at it as if looking at our own crime scene. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck.
This is grim.
Oh my god, you're hurting your face.
Yeah, it won't let me select anything else. There we go. Not the hand.
That's fucking cold,
Yeah.
Tyler. You're just waiting for the body to kick it.
It won't. Okay, there we go. I guess he had to say his stuff.
He's like,
Polar Bear Ice Company.
can you just fucking die?
Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Hmm. Yeah, I vaguely remember this case.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot more shot up before, but okay. Is there anything here? No.
You examine the other body?
Yeah.
Bodies, rather.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Wouldn't this be Sheldon's fire team that's all dead now?
Yeah.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
You think that's it?
Not everyone has
Yeah.
unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Music just cuts.
Roy. You fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You drive. I need to go over the case
Go
notes.
to that meeting place.
Do we know where we're going?
On the other hand, Cole didn't have to cheat on his wife.
Yeah.
On the other
This isn't
hand,
looking good.
Roy
I feel
needs
like
to
the
fucking
fat
chill
kid at
because
the
he's
back of
probably
a
worse.
race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Shooting. We haven't done enough.
We're just killing everybody today.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him. Throw out the guns.
Stay down.
Oh my god!
They're making a run for it after them.
Find some cover.
They're making a run for it after them, but they're... Oh gosh, you're still alive too.
I'm wide open here.
Alright.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be
Here's
damned.
Courtney.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Back to the police
You
station.
know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
It's a lot of destination on the list.
I'm glad we made a detour to like shoot some guys.
Yeah.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
What a smug asshole.
Yep.
Drunk all bad. Or doped up.
I need a drink. I got the goddamn
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective.
Oh, this guy.
This is Dr.
Yeah.
Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
All the threads have merged together.
You stole the morphine
Finally.
from the Coolridge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
The note.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, detective.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Except you were.
Yeah, because don't we have... Yeah, this guy. He says Courtney.
Yeah. Yep.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
I don't know if I got these right when I was playing by myself.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
What is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
I thought it was gonna be worse.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you shouldn't have slept with that woman, I guess.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I'm just like, oh man, Roy's probably the worst fucker out of all these fucking
Right,
dudes.
yeah.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
The first time we ever
Yeah.
see this
Go
wife.
to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
I kind of, the weird thing is that, like, they really didn't do a ton of, like, justification or lead up to him sleeping with the singer.
He just suddenly does.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, and there's like no history that at least we know of from like the text. Essentially, it just happens.
And they weren't even flirting when they were when he was interrogating her.
Yeah.
Like nothing about this is like, ah, yes, they secret like just. Oh God, this is boring. Like this, like they obviously yes, they're. Oh, now he's going back to her. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, way to lay low. This.
Yeah.
There's not even an implication though. Like it's just bad writing. Like it's just bad. We've only ever seen this fucking singer once.
Mm-hmm. Well, wasn't the first time? Didn't they say something like, "Oh, you know her, right?" Or no, maybe not. Also, the noise is like weirdly glitched
Yeah,
out there.
skipping? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was just me.
Yeah, I thought it was just me for a second too.
So you got demoted to arson desk. Before we start, again, can I get a drink?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm fucking thirsty after that absolutely stellar acting.
We can peek at our statistics. Time spent inspecting. Brawling, gunfighting, that's funny. I didn't know it actually tracked that stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of stats. $17 hours. 24 failures, huh? Partner hints received. Okay. Accuracy 59.3%. That's a funny stat. That's such a weird stat for this game to track. Enemies shot dead, dang. Enemies killed with headshots. Floored by opponent, huh? Time spent brawling 6 minutes. Does that have time spent like shooting? Yeah, gunfighting. These are weird stats. Wingman shots on target 6. Full throttle time. All right. It's very strange stats. Yeah, I guess. It's weird because I wonder if they track this for like their own information for some reason, but then obviously that doesn't matter anymore, but it's just weird to track these things. Vehicle types, film reels? Wait, no, landmarks discovered? Yeah, because we haven't really done that. I was trying to figure out what was 0 out of 50, or is there 50, or maybe I'm looking at the wrong stat. No. Oh no, it is film reels. Okay, so we just haven't found any film reels apparently. Where's the pet dogs, cats? Yeah, honestly. Look at all these weird stats, Apple.
Oh my god.
Like, there's like full throttle time, time spent driving, floored by opponent, time spent brawling, enemies shot dead, enemies killed with headshots, sick, shots hit, accuracy, because really care about my LA Noire accuracy.
Cop analytics.
Shields collected, death by gunshot, death by knockout. That's funny. This is such a weird thing.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I want to see my hot stats.
Check out my accuracy.
I don't know, Tyler. This looks like an explosive device. It was a sunny morning in LA over the newly demoted Cole Phelps of Austin.
Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps.
This is great.
Yeah.
Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
All right.
Okay.
Oh wait. Outfit.
Yeah.
New desk. What are you thinking? We've done the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
The outsider, huh?
The outsider might be narratively fitting.
All right, we'll go with it. Okay.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
I was walking down the street, and that heel sent me flying.
Right through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I don't need this.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Steffens.
Oh man, I love the color combination on that car.
How long have you
Oh,
been working,
Robowitch should say
Arson?
golden boy suit would
We
be
can
kind
do
of
the
funny.
small talk
if-
thing now?
while we were on
Talk
the department
baseball,
shit.
exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Wow, this really is dire.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay.
Whoa,
Brannigan.
okay.
Dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken.
I like how everybody's. Oh, it's probably because he slept with like a German woman. That's why.
Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives.
That's what I was assuming.
Yeah, I didn't think about that immediately. I was just like, God, they really are taking this like white.
Didn't he
cheating
say
thing
like
really
sleeping
seriously.
with the enemy?
Where are they sleeping?
Yeah.
It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Dirty cop in the newspaper.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending
Isn't
to
that?
be dead?
Yeah, there really is not much to look at. I think Blasvik said that. Isn't there like one of those heating things on the side somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
I thought that's what I just passed, but I couldn't click on
Mr.
it.
Steffens?
Okay.
Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the
Let me
tickets?
guess. It was intentional. An intentional vacation.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Oldest trick in the book: give them a fucking vacation and then do shit
Can you
to
tell
their
me
house.
any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I think that's probably
yeah,
true.
I don't know why you would be lying, really.
Did you enter any kind of
or withholding
competition?
anything?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained.
We did.
I think it's a doubt.
That's a doubt.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Let me guess, this is arson. I'm gonna say this definitively. This was arson.
Why can't we look at this?
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it must have blown off.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan, huh?
Mm-hmm. Don't you sass me, Blastbix. I'm on to something. This was arson.
It's probably morphine, you know?
Morphine did all this.
Isn't that the cop?
The shoe! What size is it?
It's size 8!
I can't look! This game's broken. Also, how did the shoe survive this?
Leather.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else to... What's this? No. Principles of color and our... What?
Color
mixing.
and...
And color mixing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an hour.
Standard case says this is what it looks like if a house ODs. Oh god, that's awful. That is awful. And Body says this is clearly a case of the reefer madness.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
That's a lot of speculation and assumption, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna make the call.
Yesterday when you were like, oh, or, you know, the other day when we were streaming, you were like, oh, Cole Phelps does something bad. And I was like...
Phelps, I think his name is.
I was expecting, like, murder or something.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cole
Yeah.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks for your help.
That Building of California guy looks like that actor, John something.
Yeah. I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't know the guy's name either. But yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the other house first, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
The other house. I like this music.
Yeah, same. It reminds me a little bit of Mist.
It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts.
Get an average of 2 a night. Does that
It just reminds me of like weird, like, I don't know. It totally just reminds me of Kingdom Hearts for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of like playful, but like building. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson.
It's a little dramatic, don't you think?
Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Yeah.
Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Water heaters, is that a thing water heaters do? They can explode?
I think so, because they have a heating element in them.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm
gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother,
Ugh.
father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with.
Yeah, I was kind of glad that Carruthers is still on our side.
I've got another
Yeah.
angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something
Hi,
concrete
Circadian
now
Wolf.
before the department gets wind of it.
Hi.
I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Oh, never mind.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
I'm looking for a insta-heat thingy again.
The thing that bugs me about Cole also sleeping with this woman is like when he talked to his wife, he's like, think about what I was going through. And it's like, we actually never saw Cole go through anything, actually.
Yeah.
Like, no emotional distress, no stress, no pressure, nothing even remotely, like, bad has happened to him. So I'm really, like, there's been no, like, story motivation for any of this.
Yeah, there really isn't. Insta-heat.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. Little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Okay.
He likes fires.
Where's that music?
Stop! LAPD!
We've got an idea on this fire. Stop right there.
Spam A button. Oh, that's not where we were. We're much closer to the fence.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep
Yeah,
myself to myself.
you're real naughty. Real naughty boy, Herbert.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio.
Fire radio.
Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard on for this case? It is.
Fire radio is probably a scanner that picks up radio chatter from fire dispatches. Yeah, it's like a police scanner. I don't know if that's a thing in other countries, but it is here in America.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Okay. Travel agency? Wait,
Did we not find everything?
maybe not. Maybe we're supposed to look at the body.
Excuse me, officer? I want.
I mean, it didn't let me. Because it just went to a cutscene.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
I mean... Okay, that's, yeah.
That was it. Yeah,
It didn't even let me look at it, so...
That's weird.
Now we're going to the travel agency, you
Yeah.
think? Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Travel agency...
News from Washington.
Case says, I feel bad for the people who had to detail the dead bodies in this game. That's true.
Yeah, that is pretty... Yeah, that would be
Grim.
hard to do. Yeah, grim. I wonder if they had all of that shooting in the last one as like a build-up and then like a hard shift to just talking, like, you know, talking to people and chasing people again. Also, it's this
We
guy.
have reason to believe that the Sawyer family.
Oh, it's him again.
Yeah.
14 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Wasn't he a
Yes,
bartender?
I remember them. They called it
No, the
cancel
other guy from Mad Men was a bartender.
Okay.
Very unfortunate.
And he was also a killer.
If I take a look at
Yeah,
that?
right. The other guy from Mad Men. What were their
Wow.
names? Yeah, this is a lot, though.
Yeah. Something with an S.
Steffens, that's it.
Here they are. Steffens.
And then Sawyer canceled.
Sawyer family.
Yeah.
Rosewood Avenue.
So they
Tell us about the
unintentionally got
Suburban
murdered.
Redevelopment Fund.
Yeah.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
I mean, good, like, truth.
Yeah.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
That's a different face. I want to do Doubt. Just based on the... I know it's, like, really gamey, but it's Doubt.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Oh my god, it's raining really
Put you
hard
down
right
for
now.
50.
Oh, really?
I could tell you were Samaritan the
Yeah.
minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Where are we going now? The... What's
You
it
drive.
called? The, yeah.
I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we
Let me
headed?
guess. This isn't a government agency.
Let me guess.
It's just a
You wanna
land
check out the
developer that
suburban
wants people
press.
gone. I'm guessing arson.
Great partners must think alike.
I don't know. It still could be morphine.
Oh, Elysian Fields.
Yeah,
That's
that was
the...
on
This is
the...
supposed to be the
Yeah.
registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Alicia and her investors in the suburban redevelopment.
Okay.
So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
I want to go in here.
Wow. Yeah, I can't think of any reason to investigate an actual land development firm that's an investor in some sort of shady front fund business that has now been linked to 2 houses that are in prime real estate locations being burned down. I say arson.
Yeah, morphine. Oh, arson. Okay. Okay. I guess there's just nothing.
What was the evidence?
I don't even that wasn't even really evidence. It was just this. It didn't add anything. From Leland Monroe.
It's proof that that they know that it's a shell corporation, basically.
So I guess we're just going to.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
I do think it's interesting that billboard is the first thing we saw when we
it was right
started
there.
the game.
Yeah.
We came as soon as
It's
we
called
could.
foreshadowing, Tyler.
Yeah.
I swear, this town is going straight to
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Or should I say fire shadowing?
No.
Do you believe the fire? I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I wonder if I missed it, if I would have just gotten it again.
I have a theory.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Mini game. Also, Robowitch made the same joke as I did.
Great. So we have to kick both of you from the stream?
Basically.
Okay, so the valve. This is the valve.
I'm gonna turn in my badge and pun.
No. Gosh. Does this go over here? Oh, we're putting it. I don't know why I was thinking. Okay, so we're actually this does go here, not there. Goes on the left, and then I guess it would be the valve.
Do you put in points, like talent points, later on to like make these things go faster?
Yeah, hopefully. This takes a while.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Wait.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Not that. There you go. It'll be fine, right? Oh.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Next show?
What does that mean?
Is that what he's describing as like another fire?
Or maybe they like to go to rock concerts together.
Can you drive to this
Yeah.
one? All right.
Where to?
InstaHeat.
That's him. That's the top.
Show?
Did he just say that's him? That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the
See how many of
nose.
these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires.
Circadian Wolf says the next fire temple ritual.
Yeah.
We have incredible evidence to pursue.
Insta heat.
Insta heat.
I want to take the Insta heat car.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
We've heard that joke.
I don't need this.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Emphasis on the word hot. Because it's a heater.
Yeah.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
To the office.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Why is the word...
There's such a thing as soap, you
Did
know.
you say why is the word abbreviation is so long?
Yeah,
Wait,
why is the word
isn't
abbreviation
office,
so
is it?
long?
Where's the office?
Well, you don't see that every day.
There we go.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So it fills the house with gas, which
Yeah.
means that's why
So
that
you're
family
telling
got
me that
carbon
this is
monoxide
not a
poisoning.
manufacturing fault or service repair.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I'm suspicious of that. I want to say
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they
are.
What do we have again? We have the... Oh, right.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Wouldn't it be the like this one or this one? Because they both went wrong?
Yeah, I guess so.
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run
Oh,
it
yes,
by
we
R&I.
are.
Cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Stay off the moonshine, bud.
Operator, give me dispatch.
through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help,
Well,
Detective?
you don't see that every day.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous
I don't know.
criminal
You could say the arson is a housing boom
Okay,
too.
detective,
Ka-ching!
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse
Me and Rowich
Albert,
are on the same
Manning
page
Franklin,
today.
Neves Raymond, O'Brien
I don't know if that's
Thomas,
a good thing.
Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald,
It's
Zurich
enabling you to make
Stephen.
these bad puns.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Okay.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Can I
talk to the guy in charge? See?
Okay.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Dang.
Yeah. Big old Hirsch is going to tell you what's what.
Here. Happy now?
Oh, I just remember his last name is Biggs. Ah!
Yeah.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
He's an anarchist, and we all know that anarchists set fires
All right,
to
Apple,
things.
you ready to read this? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No. Okay, I guess that's all that we needed out of that. He has more.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
As you do. I can't
Ryan
read
wants
that
the
one.
world to be a better place, don't we all?
Seems irrelevant.
Okay.
Treasonous and seditious literature.
Mm-hmm.
Bug spray.
But it's one of those
The company went
things.
through
Yeah.
thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Oh,
one of those,
that's what a mosquito coil
things,
is
yeah.
called.
Hardly
Yeah.
no problem with bugs.
I'd seen them before, but I forgot that they were like literally for mosquitoes. For some reason, I thought that was just a name.
A name, yeah.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Okay.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
I had no idea that there were like choice
Clemens, Ryan,
tools for arsonists.
Yeah, you could assume though, right? Like there's got to be like
Yeah.
ways.
Sort of like how professional thieves have like, lockpick tools
Mhm.
and,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. Jimmy bars and things. That's the thing, Robo, which is that mosquito coils don't seem to be a thing now that we have like bug spray and like, citronella candles.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though. If it's anarchists, but we also have very deep
You know the way. You
suspicions
can
of
drive.
like
And
a
where
big
exactly
development
are we
fund
going?
is a big development fund somehow managing to grab like anarchists who are extremely like anti-corporation. Like I'm so
Yeah.
does anybody that made this game know what anarchists actually do?
They just burn down houses. Naturally.
Biggs,
Okay.
LAPD.
I don't know if you had to
We want some
grab
answers,
him,
and we
but-
want them quick.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
other Mad Men guy.
Oh yeah.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Smashing that doubt button.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Oh, so Varley's probably the guy.
Contract for them. So what?
Instead hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
We're going back to
right.
the
Set fire to
racism
that
and the
fucker, watch
misogyny.
it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Jesus Lord!
What?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Doesn't he? Because of the... Yeah.
Yeah, they both had pamphlets.
Yeah.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Looked in your locker. With no, like, warrant or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, that's not it. It would be this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right,
We didn't run over Roy Blaspix.
Can
I have a
never
feeling
did.
we need to.
Let's get
Yeah.
out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
What's the whole HUAC?
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
Okay.
The House Un-American
You can drive.
Activities Committee.
All right.
Our old friends McCarthy. Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know what the House
Harvey's
Committee
on
on
the run, he
Un-American
might be
Activities were,
If he's wanted
it
for
was
murder,
an
say we'll
investigative
take the
committee
doubt out of
for
the
the
equation,
House
let
of
him have it.
Representatives,
You nervous?
and it was created in 1938 to investigate alleged disloyalty and
combat.
subversive activities on the part of private citizens, public employees, and
1917.
those organizations suspected of having communist ties.
You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Huh. Okay. Well, now we know.
Yep.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley!
We just have guns.
Stop or I'll shoot!
And he's gonna run, of course, because that's what happens.
Yep.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
I'm actually really enjoying this chase through a housing development.
Yeah. No.
No!
All these random
You
things
run all
that
the
are
way
just
from Michigan, Reginald?
in the way. I think I can catch up to them now. Spam the A button. Whoa.
Whoa!
That looks really horrible, like graphically or like animation-wise.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, You're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. And be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Gotta go to Ryan. Do you think Ryan will run
You're
too?
behind the wheel.
So where do you
Maybe.
want to go?
I don't think he's the guy, but maybe. Although, if he's an anarchist and he's like worried of getting pulled in for being communist, he might run too. Honestly, everybody's gonna fucking run from cops. It's...
No guns. This is like the
Are you
same
Matthew
thing.
Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs.
The note, yeah,
Arson
okay.
squad.
Arson.
You heard the man.
And he's gonna
Just
run.
put this stuff
or
in the
not?
car and I'll be right with you.
He's gonna run.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
I wanted to
He's a
drive an
one-man
instant
wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Oh well.
Close it, Phelps.
May have hit somebody.
We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I need to be closer, Phelps.
Oh, it's the Just Picked Fruit Market.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to shoot
Unless
out
it's
his
a
tires.
chain.
Wish me luck. He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Hands behind your head.
You might say that he's in hot water.
You could, but you would
Matthew
choose
Ryan, I'm
not
arresting
to.
you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Okay, now I think this is one of those like choose between the two, right?
Yeah.
We have 3 suspects.
Or
You
three,
drive.
I guess, but
You need to go over the case
I
notes.
think it's one of the other 2 guys.
yeah,
Let's
I was
get
gonna
to the
say, do you
station
really
and
think it's
close
the
this
Clemens
case.
guy?
Yeah, possible. No, I think it's Varley.
You think it's Varley?
Mm-hmm.
Just
He had
because
the
of
actual
the
mosquito coil.
right?
I don't think it's like just automatically a fucking anarchist. I think it's a guy that stands to gain money from the development firm.
Yeah.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Should we do? We should do Ryan first then, because we don't think it's really him.
Yeah.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part.
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Should we lie because of the anarchist stuff?
It looks like he's telling the truth, honestly. But,
we could see what the lie is.
yeah, we see what the lie is.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Yeah, we can bring up the pamphlets.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets.
Oh yeah, I
A guy
forgot
has
about
to do
Clemens saying
something.
that.
Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Instaheat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Didn't. Isn't that easy?
Yeah.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that
Yeah.
repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Doubt?
Doubt.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Huh.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
That's a lie. We have the record,
Yeah.
right?
Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible...
Oh, so he infiltrated the company to try and bring him down.
Right.
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Okay. Let's
That's it
check
for the
out
moment, Ryan.
Varley, I guess.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to
Yeah,
lock
I've
you
never
up for,
used a
knucklehead.
mosquito coil thing, I don't think. I've always
Yeah.
used, like, the candles.
Yeah, same. Or like a lantern or whatever.
Yeah.
Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
We have Matthew Ryan in
fell in
custody,
love no
Varley.
more.
I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Okay.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though.
That's a
flat out on new
big lie.
installations.
Because his name is on the thing.
Why are you lying to me,
Yep.
Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
This.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
What did the... Because this guy just said... Yeah.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about
I
you?
didn't know if it was a clue that we had.
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
It's this, right?
Uh,
Because he said that he was like conspiring.
what is the suburban redevelopment clue?
Up here.
Up at the top.
Yeah.
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 No.
I feel
yeah, it
like
should be just a statement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan
okay.
says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but So did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Okay.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
We had the mosquito thing in his locker.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to
We have
sell
that as
out
a
of the
clue,
way.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that
Yeah.
I have done anything to contribute to this fire?
Pretty sure that we can say
Yeah.
it's that, yeah. In locker, yeah.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
I feel like it's Ryan because of the whole personal thing.
We're done for now.
Right? Or do you think it's Varley still?
We're going back to Detroit to face a murder rap. We're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I just don't know why an anarchist who clearly has revenge motives against Hephaestus and then Instaheat and wants to bring them down from the inside as being the guy who sort of what looks to be like is a patsy for the redevelopment company that wants to move people out of the neighborhood so that they can get people to move in there.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's Varley.
Hey, buddy, why don't you stand around?
I feel like, I was thinking it was not Varley. Just because of the thing that Ryan said, yeah. But you're right. I don't know if I trust this game's like definition of like anarchy though, so I don't know if it even understands that. I mean, he also said it was his thing. I mean, I wonder. I assume we can't like talk to him again or anything.
Well,
You know you've got it made if you can get to that task.
No. I don't. Yeah, this is kind of hard. I think it's probably Ryan just because of gaming reasons. Yeah, that's what I was going with, Lilithan. Yeah, standard case says Ryan too. Rubblewitch is Varley.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know.
But yeah, also because the statement about the coils being Ryan. That's what I was thinking. It's like honestly I'm really going with gaming reasons of like it gave us enough reasons and then also he says that and I feel like it's probably Ryan even if that doesn't make as much sense really if you actually think about it, but this game is like demonstrated it doesn't actually think about stuff sometimes. Yeah, and also Circadian Wolf is not wrong. I guess he could just be lying. Like, oh, it's my friend's mosquito coil.
Yeah, I just.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, Copper.
Yeah, but Lilithan also has a good point. It's a video game. It's the end of the case.
Yeah.
Like, basically what we're figuring out is they haven't really built this very well in a way. I mean, or maybe they have because it's hard.
Yeah. I just. For me, it just seems like Suburban is. I don't think it's. I don't know. Did we get any definitive proof that's an anarchist front?
No, I don't think so. No, these are just the pamphlets. I don't think so.
Because we know that they're the ones getting people out of the houses.
Right.
And I have a feeling that the one family that died, that was unintentional.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because they were supposed to go on a vacation. But so I mean, here's the two things. Ryan makes sense if you see the entire thing as a conspiracy to undermine InstaHeat's like heaters.
Right. Crappy
right?
heaters, yeah.
Crappy heaters, okay. But that doesn't make sense if you think about the fact that Elysian Fields, a land developer, is involved. One that now Varley is clearly in the pocket of, and then so his thing is that it's clearly him being used and being squeezed by a land development company to get rid of people in these houses that are in prime real estate spots.
Yeah. And then also, yeah, Circadian Wolf said setting fires doesn't seem very efficient for Ryan's motive.
Yeah, SRF is a front organization that is being funded partially by Elysian, and I just wonder why, like as Ryan said, why he would work with those fascists, because they, like.
Yeah, and Dearly Delirious says his house burned down, so in his quest to get back at the company responsible, he burns down other people's houses. I mean, that's what he said.
I mean, they've presented two compelling reasons why both of these guys would do it, but for me, the actual evidence points a lot more strongly at it being Varley because of where the follow the money.
Right.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your game. I'm just saying how I feel. It seems like chat is dead split.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is even chat is really split. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Simi wants evidence of malpractice. Yeah. I don't know. Should we just go with Varley?
Yeah, I know that the people that died are unintentional, and that's what the vacations are for. So it seems less like it feels like.
Need a drink.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Who's paying for the vacations? I don't think it's the anarchist.
Yeah.
How is an anarchist who works at fucking InstaHeater paying for like dozens of vacations? I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I think we're going with Varley.
Yeah.
Even if I'm still torn on it, honestly.
Follow the money.
I feel like the real logic is better, so I mean, I wonder if we'll figure out if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm pressing it.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Follow the money, yep.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy?
Oh.
I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk.
I don't understand.
You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat.
So we were wrong.
We were wrong.
Going.
It is probably the video game logic of like, well, it was his coil. Don't think too hard about that. Don't look at the injuries. Yeah, it was Ryan. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how they really know. I guess it's just a video game way of like, hey, we're letting you know you got it wrong, I guess. Weird.
God, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, because your logic for it all makes the most sense. I mean, it has to be pretty artificial to really think it's Ryan, but I mean, to think, yeah, that's right, Ryan.
Video games just hate anarchists, I guess.
I guess. Extremely video game. I mean, I would assume it's because of the coil. I mean, the other logic doesn't really work as strong as Barley.
I want to know how he's affording to send people on vacations.
Right. You just couldn't
in
know
prime
until
real
maybe
estate
there's more
locations.
stuff.
Like, the houses are all in prime real estate locations. There's nothing.
You're 2 blocks behind First and Second.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when
We
the
didn't miss
job
any
is done.
clues. It's what it said. We got 16 out of 16 or whatever.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
And
We're
we
here
didn't
to
get
kill
any things
Japs,
wrong, I
not
think.
our own
Like,
people.
other than
Nope.
the
Son of a
accusation
bitch.
or the.
No one
rest.
wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Yeah, there's going to be more cases with SRF, obviously, because that's what these have worked. It's just we wouldn't have known it, and it's annoying, but I don't know what else to do.
I preview for next time.
Yep. Paper cranes. I don't remember this. I should look up my old achievements to see, because I played this game in PlayStation.
House
I wonder
fire.
what
Bad
achievements
one.
I got.
At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is
Just arrest them both.
650 North Hobart.
I mean, one guy had the murder, right? Or the guy we beat Barley, right?
Yeah.
So.
I'm praying
Oh well.
that those prints come through so I can nail
Well,
that son of a bitch.
I feel bad now.
Yeah, I guess it ended on a little bit of a bad note. We got it wrong, but also really confusing because I don't know.
Yeah.
So unfortunate, I guess. But I don't know. I still feel like it says something about the way this game's logic goes again, of just being like not thought out too. Like I don't know. Maybe I guess I'm having a hard time figuring out if that was a good case or a good ending of like being really hard to tell and we just happen to be wrong, or if the logic really breaks apart a little bit and it's video gaming.
Yeah. Or maybe I have more distrust of corporations.
Yeah.
Forcibly moving people out with like fucking tactics like that. Like there's been actual cases of people that have like, I mean, it's the government does it too, is like people in prime real estate locations and they just fucking forcibly move them out, or they scare them out, or they like, you know, like there's been like older, you know, women who have had like houses in like strategic areas who have basically gotten like threatening phone calls and letters, and people show up to their houses and like they basically like keep them cordoned off in their houses so that if they leave at any point they like basically seize the house. So like, you know, people have like been stuck in their houses like not able to get food or anything for like weeks to try and like get them to like basically smoke them out. Like it's gross.
Yeah, we could have been just yelled at because we arrested. Yeah, they wanted us to arrest the anarchist and not because we were actually wrong. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like the game definitely had a scene there just to say
an
like, you were
agenda.
wrong. Yeah, the game could have had an agenda. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, there was another long crime time for today, but we at least got through Vice and had that whole thing happen, and that was also confusing, and I don't know when we're picking back up on that. Probably soon, I guess.
Yeah, this is also, you never changed the title of your stream, I don't think.
Oh, I think I never did. Yeah, oops. I think I forgot when I just clicked live. Yeah, I think I was gonna change it, but I completely forgot. Whatever. It's because I ran over a bunch of like 10 people. Yep.
Jeez Louise.
But yeah, I think this is like a record high too of viewers. Like
viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 15 at the most. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and you can follow me if you want to get notifications for when we do go live. The next stream will be on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, and we'll continue getting confused about arson cases, I guess, because we're in arson now.
Let me guess, it's arson.
Yeah, it's probably not morphine. Yeah, we're still in the aftermath. And yeah, RoboWitch linked to my Twitter. Thank you. Yeah, I usually post when I always post when we're going to be going live. Also, you can subscribe now too, and it's free with Amazon Prime. I have an emote coming. It's still pending. I guess it'll take a bit, but it's the emote right below the stream. What else? Oh, we have a podcast now, Apple and I.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can link it, Apple, because I'm on my phone. I can't really alt tab.
I will have to open up Twitch because it's only open on my laptop. But yeah, I can link it in the channel.
Yeah, there's Apple's Twitter. She linked it on her Twitter too, so did I. But because the Twitter for the podcast is not available at the moment.
Because I might have gotten us locked out of the Twitter account because I accidentally put
that's why it's not working. RoboWitch.
The birth date.
Because our account wasn't 13 years old. Yeah, so
it'll never stick, and you'll get
well, thank you for the links.
Yeah, it'll be the podcast. Twitter will be up soonish probably, but for now, the website or the Simplecast website or whatever is still up with the podcast, and it's on iTunes.
Yeah, I can link those. Hang on one second.
Yeah, there's the RoboWitch is beating you, so.
Well, yeah. That's the RSS feed. I'll link the.
Yeah, because I think you said RoboWitch, it wasn't really working with your podcast app, so maybe because it's new.
Yeah.
You need to. Circadian Wolf said they looked something up and it says you need to charge Ryan because the chief hates anarchists. Okay.
Are you serious?
But how would we really know that? I mean, did he say that? Because did we know that? Yeah. Weird. This game's strange. But, okay, well, thanks to everyone who watched and tried to help us get the right guy, even if we got the wrong guy. We made a good effort, I guess. But we'll see everybody on Wednesday, hopefully.
Yeah, totally.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.